Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Planet Coaster. It's going well. We have some short term. We don't have a lot of major concerns, except vomit, and we might need more mechanics because we are suffering from pretty frequent breakdowns. Dude, the flume is going crazy. You call that good service? Ha! Cosmic Cow Milkshakes 14. You know what, Caitlin Howe? That's not very nice of you to say. I've been queuing for this for ages. Yeah, you know, life goes on. We probably should, like, eliminate half of this queue and then have it connect to the exit somehow like this, but life goes on. Achieve a monthly profit of $3,500. Honestly, if we have a good month without coasters breaking down, we probably stand a pretty good chance to get that, even though right now it looks silly. Dude. Why are you... There's so many garbage cans, and yet you throw out your trash on the street. What is wrong with the human race? Short term, lot of traffic through this section of the park. Like, a lot of traffic through this section of the park. And yet, very little of it seems to end up getting to Mountain Tomo Deluxe, even though it's a pretty fun roller coaster, in my opinion. What was on my to-do list for this episode? Well, I do want to just immediately see if people are so thirsty that it's... Yeah, okay, so a lot of people are displeased about the spread of drink shops. Monthly profit minus $1,000. We had a lot of breakdowns that month. I can live with it. So people are thirsty, and 18% of people are nearly dying of thirst as they stand here. Why would people in this line be dying of thirst? I get, like, there's a drink shack here. There's, like, a food court here. Extreme Milk Shooters. It's got to be making crazy money. $315 a month. I mean, we should probably throw more drink shops down in sections of the park that are particularly affected, you know, large sections of the park. And Planet Toilet Block? No, that won't be necessary. So we'll throw down a drink shop. And what's going on over here? What's the theme of this section of the park? There is no theme to this section of the park. It's just, it's pandemonium. So with no theme, you know what you get? You get yourselves a freaking drink shack. A freaking drink shack. Is one drink shack enough? I don't know. Sometimes I place it down and then people don't even want to, you know, go to it. So, honestly, I got no idea. You get off the log flume, you go to the pirate drink stall. There you go. 2 drink shops near a garbage can, because I know you people are savages who can't be trusted. You know, to be honest with you, after you finish waiting in the hot summer sun for like 45 minutes to ride this log flume, I can understand that you would be interested in getting a milkshake or something. Nobody has gone to it yet. Oh, because it's just Street Fox Coffee, man. Street Fox Coffee is not doing that well for us. Everything's far too expensive at first blush. We're just making it a little cheaper, hoping that it kind of pops off here. There we go. Finally, we got like 1 customer. Hey, okay. And then I want to go back and look at our other Street Fox Coffee that recently had its owner quit. It's making money. Wait, that's Lara Croft's hang glider. It's losing money. But maybe it's helping to combat our thirst problems regardless. 41%. It's average 23%. I'm so unhappy I'm on my way home. But thirst is not as much of a concern. Honestly, so many breakdowns. I think I just heard somebody throw up in the background there. 175. That's what you make at level 4. We need to draft up like a work constitution here. You make 150, you're getting trained. I think we should hire another mechanic. It's pretty clear. Oh, we probably just completed a challenge there. It's becoming pretty clear we don't have enough mechanics to get this taken care of. So we just claimed our challenge there. And we're at 20 grand. All right, let's start by building a Luke's roller coaster, because every roller coaster basically allows us to make money to a ridiculous degree. Now, I think we should put it in Roller Coaster Alley here, where there's already a lot of people. Like, just, there's not a whole lot coming down this section, but there's a lot right here. And a lot are getting siphoned onto this ride, so if we can put another roller coaster, like, right at the exit. Luke's roller coaster is called the Big Dipper. Makes people very afraid. I mean, it looks like a cool roller coaster. How long is it? I guess we'll see after we place it. It's large. It looks like it could be over a kilometer. Or what do we need, 900 meters? It looks like it could be over 900 meters. Although I'm somewhat skeptical. And I'd like it to be placed like this. And then we can build our queues over top of it, although it's going to be like a little hideous. I was thinking we could also just build it over top of the log flume. The thing is, we wanted to have like a good queue as well. Like, you'd normally, I think you'd want to set it up like this, so that you could build the queue out easily to that side, but that just makes the path so long to get there. We just create like another entire section of the park just to have like this one roller coaster. So I think instead we kind of maybe just place it like that, and that's, you know, 14 grand down the shitter, but place an entrance, and we'll place the entrance over here. Oh, we gotta go around like that. Okay, it's still fine. Place the entrance here. Place the exit here. I actually had the station reversed. But we should be able to build the queue downwards. And then, by just twisting it, we can create a queue that's... Oh, disregard that last piece. We can create a queue that's not that bad. Kind of goes around the struts of the roller coaster here. And it doesn't really isolate my problem of creating a smaller path, but I guess when you got a roller coaster that's like a kilometer long, there's not a whole hell of a lot you can do about it. Now, I don't really want to create a queue this long, because this queue is going to have people in it for like 20 minutes, right? We want to learn from our mistake. People in the queue for that log flume are not making us any money. So we're just going to go with a standard exit here, and then basically build this right down here. And of course it's hideous, but life goes on. And then for the exit, you're just going to come down. And again, we're lucky enough, or should I say, Luke was astute enough in his creation of this roller coaster to make it so that the struts are actually low enough to be built on top of. So it's going to be a little bit of a weird section. We probably want to have some benches, maybe a bathroom here, something like that. But as far as like designed roller coaster areas, this is probably one of the best ones I've ever made myself here, or like one of the best ones I've been a part of, let's say. Now we still need a couple of more things here. You know, we're trying to sell priority passes, just because it's a value add for us and it doesn't cost us anything. So the priority pass ideally would go like that. Try to keep a consistent visual theme, and because the roller coasters are expensive, if possible, you won't even notice that these struts are gone until the whole thing comes crashing down. But we want to make sure the queue is actually like functional, you know, like it has a good scenery rating, and it may do okay just because of the fact that no, it's actually got a 0. Disregard. I was gonna say because of the fact that the roller coaster's close, but let's start with a test, and we'll just get on it here. We do have a lot of American Aero type roller coasters in the park. That probably does make a difference, but I want to see, you know, if my park can become like a museum. Oh, nice music. If my park can become a museum for like my Steam friends and family's roller coasters, then I would be a happy camper. It's just fun to ride the roller coasters, man. Take your sweet ass time here, Luke. I mean, it is the Big Dipper. It's not called the really fast Dipper, but see how this fits in with the other American Aero coasters. Like, J. Smith OTI's commute is the American Aero, so you know, it's already our highest grossing ride in the park, but let's see. Come down. Oh, I mean, that's a big dip. You get the nice little splash zone from the log flume as well. Banked corners, very intelligent. And then you... Oh, is there another lift hill coming up? Or... There is another lift hill coming up. You know, I've made roller coasters like this. As of right now, not to be a snob, I prefer when you just make it so elegantly that the momentum from the first drop just carries you through the rest of the coaster. But I understand that's not always possible if you've got really ambitious dreams for what's going to happen in the second section. Speaking of which, okay, it's like a, 80-degree drop or something like that, and now we get into the more technical aspect. That actually made my stomach go up into my throat a little bit. What about this one? Please tell me it's not another lift hill. Hey, Luke! Hey, Luke, that's too many lift hills, buddy! This thing's not gonna make any money. It's gonna take 20 minutes to go through each cycle. No wonder this thing is $14,000. Okay, then you come down, you go through a little bit of some twisties here. I understand that. That one, not so good for the weak-stomached amongst you. That's fine, though. What happens here? If this is another lift hill, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Okay, nice, elegant, momentum carries you. And then you get a little bit of the humpback whale in there before you take a little bank turn back to the station. It's a 900-minute ride. But the stats are pretty good, except for fear, I suppose. And how long is it? It's long enough to succeed in the challenge. So there you go. Luke, you've done me a great service here. I appreciate it. The ride is now open, by the way. But we do need... There's some stuff that we got to take care of. First off, be intelligent and, get this stuff set up before you forget. You want bins? Bubbins, as I like to call them. That's just what we call them in Canada here. Bubbins. You want some trash bins. It's a little hideous, but I think it's pretty good locations for them. And we probably want some benches after that point as well. We probably want maybe first aid. I don't like seeing that trash either, believe you me. Anybody have any thoughts about this ride so far? Nothing yet? I know the queue rating right now is 0. That's on my to-do list as well, rest assured. Park bench, we just want to make sure people, when they get off the ride, as long as they can make it down the staircase, they should be able to survive without throwing up. It's a decent number of benches down there. Just throw one more. And then, just to be a nice guy, which is what I am, we'll throw a Bozo the Clown bathroom here. It's extremely hideous. Makes me very uncomfortable to have to walk into the clown's mouth to piss, but, that's life, buddy. That's life. Can place it, like, there. And then we go to paths, and this is just because it's a ride for the kids, I'd like you to... Is that... That's connected. That's gotta be connected. Okay, now, park scenery rating. I recognize, by the way, we're low on cash. That's gonna change, hopefully. We have open... Let's get speed up to 3. What do we want for a queue rating, or a queue, scenery here? I totally fucked up my queue. As I said, I want consistent visual elements. I ruined it. Tight inversions gives us the boa coaster. Yo, that looks awesome. Still have not unlocked any of the other custom coasters. Michael A.L. Foxes are, like, hidden to me for some reason. Man, nobody likes going down in this section. We gotta drive... Is it the big old clown face? Is the clown face freaking people out? I was gonna say we have the ability to have another research project available now. So let's get that taken care of. Park management. Research. Start research. Back to the 1980s. What is a 1980s roller coaster? I would not know. I'm not enough of a coaster head. Now we're making money. Little... Not as much as I'd like. Nobody's ridden our brand new roller coaster yet, which is, always frightening. Where the hell is the car for this car? Oh, it's just riding without anybody on it. It's the best sales technique I could muster. Hey, there's a mechanic coming by. Okay, we need to make... The Big Dipper looks too intense for me. Are you kidding me, man? Hey, Luke, I spent 14 grand on this coaster, my dog. The fear rating is too high. Maybe we got to appeal more to teens. Teens will go on this roller coaster. It's not even that scary. The Lunch Loser is way scarier than the Big Dipper, dude. But people will ride this. First off, maybe it's too intense right now. You know, you look at the price, it's 18 bucks. That's too expensive. This is a $12.50 ride, Luke. I got to put you in your place there. I'm sorry to tell you. Look at that. Now immediately these people come in here and they're like, oh, $12.50. It was the perfect price. Okay. And then we need, like, some decent scenery to make this place actually look cool. So, it's the Big Dipper. I think there's some new blueprints in here I've never seen before. So, hell yeah, by order of the Queen. Whatever the fuck that means. Here's a big old statuette of that. Try holding with both hands. That's offensive. Deep space stuff. No, that doesn't. I guess we're going with like a fantasy theme here. Don't even talk to me about how the Skrillex experience is broken down. Oh, make sure your mechanics look at things frequently. No kidding. What does that even mean? The plumes of encephalitis. The King's Collection. That's the ticket right there. The King's Collection. I don't know what it is. Can I make it go? Are people... Some people got on this ride. I saw it happen with my own two eyes. I gotta admit, hey Luke, you may have plunged us into financial ruin here, buddy. 85% Q rating, that's pretty solid. 7 people have ridden it in the entire history of the park. That's slightly less solid, admittedly. But I'm not gonna let you plunge me into financial ruin. Even if this roller coaster sucks the big one, you know, every park has a coaster that's not that impressive, you know? Canada's Wonderland has that weird Italian job backlot coaster. Universal Studios has the Back to the Future ride from, like, you know, 1978, even though the movie came out in 1985. This thing's gonna start making money. But I think Big Dipper's really good value. Can you believe the queue for Mountain Tomo Deluxe? Big Dipper looks too intense for me. You know what? For now, it's a $10 ride. We're having a sale. And people are not... This is a drink shop, right? Yeah. People are a little thirsty and a little hungry just from the, like, smattering that I got. I'm not queuing that long. But look at it. Guests are actually really happy right now. Potato Foods Are Us is killing it. The Lunch Loser is making mad money. I have a theory about Planet Coaster economics, and that's whatever the first huge roller coaster you build is what's going to make you the most money. Or maybe it's just because I put it closest to the entrance here. Mountain Tomo Deluxe is breaking down like non-stop. J. Smith OTI's commute is going okay. It's a $12 ride. People think it's good value? No, Li Hyang. I want a good sample from the entire population. Really good value. You know what? Not anymore. We got an 8% rise on that cost now. The queue could use a little bit of an extra sprucing up, you know? Although we're a little low on capital here. Enough to slightly concern me. What if we just put a little Planet Coaster sign down right here? The Lunch Loser is broken down. Prepare for financial ruin. There's no way that's gonna fit, right? Dark Iron Dwarf is broken down. It's also hell. There you go, Planet Coaster. It was like in the 50s before. What's it in now? 90! Hell yeah, that was only like 200 bucks as well. We're going into the negatives financially here. Obviously, that's not really something I'm super excited about, but once the Lunch Loser is active again, we should be fine. I need to go look at our notifications. Street Fox Coffee 2 is closed. You know what? You're losing me money? You're losing me my jury! Gene Hackman. Runaway Jury, classic film. There we go. We've removed some of the inefficiencies from our park, so to speak. Similarly, not my blueprints. That's not where I want to be. Well, first off, let's look at how people feel. 55% are thinking it's pretty sweet. 33% think it's about average. Average isn't necessarily bad. And 12% say, I'm so unhappy I'm on my way home. Mexcellente's losing money. As far as I'm concerned, that means for now, you're out of business. We're trimming the fat. Monstar energy drink. Ooh, you're not doing as well as I'd like. But you haven't been around very long. Street Fox Coffee 3 also has not been around very long. So I'm going to let it go for now. And I'm going to remind myself that it's probably a good idea to train our staff. How are they happy? They should be happy. They're pretty happy. Derek Hare is going to level up. And he's making 175. What did level 5 members make? They make 225 unless they clean exclusively vomit all day long. Okay, you're making 225. You're going to go up to 175, and I'm going to put you on level 3. How about our mechanics? Probably some of our mechanics could use a raise here. We got so many rides, and so many of them are breaking down. Like, I can understand why you'd be pissed. But we need, honestly, to be better here. All of our roller coasters, like, the lunch loser breaking down is so deleterious for us. 300. 300. We need to get all of our staff members, all of our mechanics at least to level 5. Because, like, if that removes at least some of the downtime that we have, 350 is fine. They're stoked at 350. If that removes some of the downtime that we have, then... like, that changes everything. The lunch loser going down for, like, 1 in-game minute costs us $3,000. So, we have to be concerned about stuff like that. And we're making money again. You know, despite training a bunch of staff, giving them raises, etc., we're making money again. It's not fair that rich people get to skip queues. It's $10. It's less than the cost of a single ride to skip, like, every lineup. There we go. We got the Equalizer coaster now. What do we research? More coasters. My blueprints. Still nothing new. We could build Rob's Wussy Baby coaster. It's actually, I didn't even point this out earlier. I just looked at it. Rob's coaster's got great stats. 6 excitement, 4 fear, 3 nausea. Luke, you could really, like, take a note out of his book, man. Oh my god. The Big Dipper broke down. It's a $5 coaster, dude. This is a $5 coaster that cost me 14 grand. I'm not even wasting our mechanics' time. Let's take a quick audit of our rides here. Squidbillies is broken down. Not a huge deal, although I'm going to miss that wonderful song. Mountain Tomo Deluxe, how you doing? Mountain Tomo Deluxe is cheap as chips. That's actually possibly literally... well, it's 14 bucks. It's pretty expensive. That made 1,100 bucks. Kate... Mountain Tomo with its volcano accent here. Nice ride. Really appreciate it. J Smith OTI's commute. 1,400 bucks. Dope. That's fantastic. Dark Iron Dwarf makes 800 bucks a month. That's so stupid. I love it. How's the Log Flume doing? 700 bucks a month? You know, sucking up a lot of income from people being in the queue. But that's fine. Madrina's Wild Ride. Nobody likes the queue, but it's making 200 bucks a month. The Lunch Loser. $3,300 a month. People absolutely love it. Squidbillies, 500 bucks. Spaghetti Island, the first coaster. Still making a 741. Nothing wrong with that. This is okay. All right. How's this section of the park doing? We just built it. To be honest with you, it's a little slow. Skrillex Wild Ride has like a semi-consistent lineup. There's a lot less vomit over here than there used to be, which I think is a great idea. Or a great... It's good for business, let's put it that way. And we're making money again. Probably would be a good idea to start filling the park with more people. Solar Flare is broken down. Just nobody. 25 lifetime guests. You get like the whole coaster to yourself. I really thought that when people got off the Log Flume, they'd be stoked to just line up for another roller coaster. So what's our challenges? Achieve a monthly profit of $4,500. Again, a good month could do that for us already. And $2,400 for park rating. Yeah, okay. We can start to get there. Park management. Overview. Right here. Just queues. Everybody else, 40% top thought this park is great. That's lovely, man. Oh, here we go. Here we go, boys. The Big Dipper redemption. Wow. Whoa, we just got a subscription. I can't see who it is, but thank you. The dream? The dream? All I want is, like, people to be on this coaster. I know it takes 500 years to ride it. You know, I'm not throwing shade at Luke here, but be very careful about building the Big Dipper in your park. It's not quite the financial boon I expected, you know? Big Dipper is broken down. Are you actually fucking me on this one? You have to be kidding me. Hey, Luke, what have you done? It's got too many moving parts, man. The thing goes out of commission every 10 seconds. Look at Jason with OTI's commute. Gravity does all the work. Unless gravity breaks, we're probably fine. Well, we need to drive more ticket sales. We drive more. Tony Hawk's kickflip could probably use a little bit of support here as well. Let me go staff work rosters, and then we're looking at people vom constantly, and we just want to add Tony Hawk's commute to that. There you go. He's doing a great job. He's our best janitor. He's doing a fantastic job cleaning up that vomit. People refuse to. You know what? The benches do seem to have helped us. So I'm gonna throw down a couple benches here in custom. You know what I could really use on the Steam Workshop, and this probably already exists, but I'm basically telling this to my friends who are, you know, creating Planet Coaster assets. Could really use like a non-ride themed asset, like a garden or, you know, I don't even know, an arboretum or something like that, or a dope food court. Something along those lines would be awesome. Park rating change, minus 144. That's pretty sweet. It's like golf, right? Unfortunately, the lunch loser is broken down. The Big Dipper continues to attract effectively no one. I'm begging you, save this roller coaster. Ah, yes! $15, boys. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Oh, it's not too intense for me. I've lived through the second season of The Walking Dead. I could live through anything. Yeah, so, I mean, you're probably noticing a recurring theme here that I am as well. When the lunch loser breaks down, we just, like, we go straight into the red. It could be time to do another audit of rides, actually. I just want to look at our overview. I'm thirsty. People are getting a little thirsty again. And that always leads to more people being disappointed than being happy. And we're like right on the borderline there. But first, attractions. What's losing money? Raise the Sun, Rockin' Octorok Saw Cop, Big Dipper, $1,000 a month. What else? Solar Flare. So this section of the park is not doing well. With that being said, I believe in its ability to do better in the future. I do want to throw down more, like, drink locations. And the Drink Shack in particular is really cheap. So if people are going to, like, this place, or it's probably more in this section, right? Where people are like, I'm thirsty as shit, but I can't get a drink. Just throw down, like, a Drink Shack right there. And I imagine this Drink Shack is going to make, like, a stupid amount of money. Just a ridiculous sum. It's already getting bank, you know? People are going crazy. They jump off the staircase to get to Cosmic Cow milkshakes. That should show you, like, how popular this section is. And what do people feel about it already? I'm going to guess that they probably feel like it's too busy, I'll go someplace else. So I think I'm starting to come to the impression that it actually is kind of City Skylines-esque, and, you know, one of our good ideas would be to start throwing, to start using demand as an idea of where to put supply instead of placing supply in the hope to drive demand. You know, if I put a Cosmic Cow milkshake down near these rides, I thought it would pull more people over in this section, but it seems like the answer is no. They just kind of congregate around this little corridor right here. Because they all want to queue up for Mountain Tomo Deluxe. It's actually, I can't believe it, it's J. Smith OTI's commute. The worst roller coaster in existence. With a 26-minute queue is like driving all the demand of this section of the park. And it's working nicely, like we are making money in these sections as well, but damn dog. Monstar energy drink is quit. You know what, let's, instead of just deleting it, let's just move it. And again, we'll throw it in a section of the park that ooh, the frame rate. We'll throw it in a section of the park that probably has more demand for facilities. There you go. And we got to reopen it again, I think. Oh, it's already open. Oh, wait, that's Dark Iron Dwarf. Open. All right. And we're making money again. You know, we're probably going to take the L big time on the Big Dipper here. But I can't blame Illuke exclusively. I put this down in a section of the park that had nothing before. And it might take a long time for us to start making money there. So I think the last thing I'm going to do is just hire like an entertainer. I don't know what entertainer. We'll just get King Coaster. Throw him down here. The lunch loser's broken down. King Coaster makes $200 a month. Let's have him walk around and make people happy. Okay, that's fine. I feel like this job was made for me. You do you, man. For now, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Again, new episodes every single day at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks for your support. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.